Friend, hey, it's Asha, your favorite spiritual life coach, and we are getting ready to do the water signs daily vibe. Okay, so if you have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart and this resonates, then it is for you. Okay, and when I say in your birth chart, I mean anywhere: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, your Jupiter, your Mercury, your Saturn, your Uranus. I don't care. Okay, if this resonates, then it's for you. We are going to have an extended. In the extended, we're going to get 2 additional messages that did not come out in this reading. We're also going to get any type of warning, heads up, or anything that you need to know regarding your career and your love life, okay? So we have 17, the Fates, 11, by the book, and we have 26, happy. Okay. All right, so we have the Fates. So water signs. Here we have the Fates, which is a 17 or 71. Breaks down to an 8. The month of August could be significant, okay? But we have the Fates, okay? And this is talking about karma. This is some type of karma, okay? The fate, something that's fated to happen, good or bad, because of some type of fated karma, okay? Based off of your intentions and regarding something. That's what that card means. All right, so we have the Fates. All right, so why do we have the Fates here for the water sign placements? Why do I all of a sudden feel overcrowded? I feel like there's too much going on. I feel claustrophobic all of a sudden. Sorry. It just, I don't know. I'm not a claustrophobic type of person. But something, I just heard Spirit say the walls are closing in on me. Well, don't. Okay, but I mean, you could have just told me that. You ain't have to make me feel like that. Okay. All right, the Fates. This is a lot of people. Yeah. You know what's funny? I heard Aquarius when this card first came up, because you see the stars there. I was drawn to those stars and I heard Aquarius. And look, that's Aquarius's card. Last card. Being the Judgment. So here with the Fates. You guys could have Earth placement somewhere in your chart. Water sign placements, you guys could be dealing with another water sign placement. I want to prepare you it is fated for God and the universe and your ancestors to set up a table full of blessings in front of your enemies. You will know what side that you're on. If your focus at this time is financial independence and stability, I don't feel like you're worried about love. I don't feel like you're looking for love. I don't feel like you're concerned about love. If anything, there's a breakup of some sort that put you in a position to have to make sure you are never codependent on someone else for finances or stability again. If you continue the way that you are, you will have the security. You will, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You are headed in the right direction. You will get the stability. I do feel like the risk that you have taken will pay off. And you will be in a position where you will have control over your life. You're going to be the head of your life. You're going to be in control of your life and getting over this heartbreak. You're going to be moving on from it. You're going to be understanding why things unfolded in that particular relationship the way it did, because it wouldn't have pushed you to a breaking point to never have to put yourself in that position again. You guys have a King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Or they could have those placements in their chart. As much as this is your karma, where your karma was, you'll know if I'm talking to you because this is an energy of several times in that relationship. You felt or you knew that you needed to have your own financial means and your own financial stability. And either you were just too busy, you just didn't make the time, or it wasn't a priority. So your karma was having this person move on from you, or you move on from them, and you having nothing to fall back on. So you had to get down and make something shake. You had to make something happen. Now, why this is good karma for you is because you accepted accountability. And you said, you know what? I get it. Message understood. I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can so that I don't have to be in this position anymore. Meanwhile, y'all could have been involved with the King of Wands. Now, this King of Wands could also be a boss. It could have been a significant other, man or woman, but this is somebody that's very charismatic, talkative, charming, but they like to be in control and they're used to getting what they want. This is someone that wanted you to be dependent on them, did not feel like you had the means or that you were in a position to put yourself in good financial standing. The problem is this person lives above their means. And I do kind of feel like they're a little bit burdened right now. I feel like they feel restricted by their choices. For some of you guys, it's honestly giving me energy of they may have felt like there were plenty of you out in the sea until they started dating or until they got into this connection with a particular person. And now they're realizing, you know, you weren't perfect, but for some of you, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. The options that they thought that they would have, they weren't real stable options. Here with the fates, what I'm seeing is that you guys are going to be taking matters back into your own hands. And I do see, like I said, some stability and things coming through. I wish you guys could feel how I feel. The way my guides are placing this on me, very matter-of-factly, very like, this is what needs to be done, this is what needs to be done, and this is what needs to be done because this is fated. That is how they're presenting it to me. You guys are also coming through as a Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. If you have ever said, I know that I am meant to live a life of wealth and leave a legacy, or I know that I am meant to, live a certain type of lifestyle and be happy, whatever it is. You guys may start seeing that certain things are starting to unfold. You guys are more in control of some of these fated, destined choices than you realize. You're going to be getting a lot of clarity, okay? For some of you, okay, they're showing that I just heard this comes in stages. So if you have already gotten your financial stability and you're looking for love, there's a good chance that you may notice you're starting to meet more people, and you're starting to, and these are not just regular people, these are quality type of people. If you haven't found financial stability yet, you're going to be coming across more people in groups or just in person that are going to help guide you to that end result. I honestly see someone here as a whole. I honestly see someone here going through a journey and accepting accountability for their lack of listening to their guides and angels, maybe a few years ago, maybe a few months ago, or whatever. And you being accelerated to some type of destiny is what it looks like. So, I mean, the energy that I'm getting is that you're right where you're supposed to be. But if you've been getting messages to pull away or, get your life together, go back to school or whatever for years, what you're going to be finding is as soon as you do that, it's going to seem like blessing after blessing after blessing is coming to you. And that's not what it is, because what you don't see coming is the Sun card. Because that's at the bottom of the deck. It's not that there's blessing after blessing after blessing that's coming. What it is that all the blessings that would have been sprinkled out over time were being held up. It's like a plane circling the air because they don't have a clear to land. So all these blessings were kind of being backed up. And once you started listening to what Spirit asked you to do and actually started doing it, it's all going to be released at one time. It's not going to be distributed over time because there are other blessings and other people that you need to come into contact with and all that to stay, on this timeline. So that was pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be that deep. I really wasn't. I did get a little message. Sometimes if I get like a random message, I'll try to ignore it because I don't want to go like on a tangent. But I won't say ignore it. It's like I hear it, but is it worth saying something? And I'll only say something if I keep getting the same message. And for some of you guys, I feel like it's, who cares is how I feel. But Spirit is letting me know that as you guys are in this energy of abundance, expect for a past love wanting to reunite, wanting to communicate with you. And it's not even that you're in this financial independence. It's not just that. It's an energy of like, when you were with this person, you may have been codependent on them for money. So now that you are still your amazing self and you have money too, they're really looking at you like, I'm surprised the Empress didn't come up. But I guess that because it wasn't the overall message, but they're really looking at you like, oh, you'd be perfect to go back to now. And this person could have their own money. I mean, they were coming up as the King of Cups, and yeah, that's somebody that has feelings for you, but that's also somebody who has wealth, money of their own. I just feel like this person is not happy with the options that they have, or the options that have been out there. But that's also their karma, because they're aligning with their own frequency. Their own frequency is trash. So you keep aligning with trash people. All right. So we have by the book. There are elephants here. Elephant spirit guides could be following you. I would behoove you to check out the air sign reading, because elephants have been following them for a few weeks now. We have 11, so that is this month, okay? Or the number 11 could be significant to you. All right, so by the book. Why is this here? A lot of the same cards have come out. And this is a different deck. See, and remember the last one, we had the King of Cups, or the King of Pentacles. That was the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely the same, well, I won't say the same energy, but it's definitely your energy. So we have by the book. There is something that you really wanted, an outcome that you really wanted. But I can't really see these cards sometimes. It's kind of giving the same message, because I'm kind of getting two messages. The first message that, I'm pretty much getting, until you make a decision and stick by it and be consistent with it, all the work that you're doing is for nothing. By the book. That's universal law. The energy that you give out is the energy that you receive back. Yeah. Yeah. Until you make a decision and stick by it and live your life in that energy, you're not going to get what you're asking for. This may not apply to all of you, but for some of you, you are collateral damage in this situation from what I can see. And I say that because this could be, for example, this could be a situation where, this is just an example, I'm not saying this is your situation. But for example, you could be with somebody that you know is not over their ex. I don't care how hard they wake up next to you every morning, or they are going through the motions with you, it is never going to be the type of relationship or connection that you want it to be. Right? And that's for those of you that, like, that's the energy I'm getting for those of you that, like, this applies. And it doesn't have to just be a relationship. It could be anything. There has to be a decision that is made. Somebody here is winging it. They're making decisions by the day. Like, there's no real decision here. Somebody's just going with the flow, but expecting something stable and long-term, rather it is a job, a situation, or a relationship to flow from that, and it is not. And I see somebody here is racking their brain on how they can gain back control of the situation. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. You're not going to gain control of the situation. because a decision needs to be made. Either you want to be happy or you want to go through the motions. You got to pick a struggle. See, the thing here is somebody is doing everything except the hard work in order to get the outcome that they want. Like, this is literally somebody who is emotionally holding back, not showing up in a relationship or a connection, but they want this to be solid. They want this to be a solid connection, but they're emotionally distant and they're not listening to their partner's needs, but they want this to be a stable relationship. And they just don't know what else to do. So they're going to go talk to other people, and they have one foot in and one foot out, and they just don't understand what else they can do for this to be stable. Because they don't want to be faithful and they don't want to be emotionally vulnerable, and they don't want to, really learn their partner so that they can know what their love language is. They just want this to be stable on their terms. It don't work like that. Now back to y'all being collateral damage. For some of y'all, this is an example. Let's say you know that your family could really use a raise. You could be, this is just example. This is like your partner or your person not really showing up at work the way that they know they can, which would get them promoted to make more money, because they just trying to find the easy way out. They ain't trying to do all that. Meanwhile, you are showing up at work the way that you need to. You are busting your behind. You're doing everything you can and working a side business to bring in extra money because you want something stable. And the fact is, as long as you are connected to dead weight, it's not going to happen. So a decision has to be made. A decision has to be made. Either you are going to redefine what your definition of a stable, financially stable situation is. Because if you're the only person who's busting your behind to make it stable, and this person is spending money and just going with the flow, and they're not showing up at work the way that they need to get promoted. They don't even care about being promoted, but every time you get promoted, they can't wait to spend that money. Every time you get promoted, you get the little extra money that you make with your business. They're the first one to be like, hey, we got a little extra money, well, why don't we go on a trip? Why don't we, my car is a 2011. I feel like I need a 2018. You have a 2017. It's like they always telling you what you should do with the extra money, yet they're not doing anything on their end to bring in any extra money. So it's a thing where this is somebody in this example. If you resonate with the collateral damage, this is an energy of you need to make a decision and say no. Somebody here feels like because you're in a connection or because you're married or because you're all together, because my money is their money, that you can't tell them no, or that you want them to be happy, or that you just not going to get the lifestyle that you want like this. You are working on a team, but you the only person on the team working, everybody else sitting on the bench. You're not going to get what you want. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to happen. Okay. So that is for if the message is for you, and if you're, kind of collateral damage sort of, situation. And I'm not picking up anything else. This energy just doesn't sit right with me. See, somebody is in denial that the person that they're connected to is blocking their blessings. Like somebody is in denial about it. Somebody doesn't want to It's like they keep trying to find every other way to make their blessings come in outside of leaving this person or breaking up with this person, leaving this person. Somebody is just refusing to accept that somebody is a blockage. And it could, because I feel like, I mean, the person could have money, the person could have all these things going for them, I guess. I don't know. It's just an energy of like, I don't know how to explain this. This is like an energy of somebody likes to have control over the other person. So they have money and no, they're not going to encourage you to, you know, be better, and no, they're not going to encourage you to do all, because they don't really want you to, because then y'all will be on equal playing field. They want to make more than you. They want you to stay codependent on them. And that's what's blocking your blessings, because you're, whoever this resonates for, because you are okay with being codependent or just going with the flow of things. And somebody's just in denial that that's why, because they need to make a decision and then act on that and stay consistent. I don't know who that's for, but Spirit just keeps repeating that, like somebody's in denial. I don't know. It ain't my business. You be whatever you want to be, okay? Ain't about to have me yelling at people I don't know. You do whatever you want to do, okay? But if you laying in bed because the Four of Wands was there, or the Four of Swords was there, if you get to laying in bed and anything I said kind of crossed your mind, just come on back, all right? I'll be here. All right. So we have happy, happy with 26 or 62. Again, that breaks down to an 8. In numerology, 8 is connected to karma, karmics, and karmic situations. I don't know what y'all going through, water signs, but I don't think that's a coincidence. And 11 is a master number, and that was the by the book. Y'all are going through something. There is some type of shift here. There's no reason why I should have been here for 30 minutes. All right, so happy, happy, right? Again, see, and there's Aquarius energy here. Who has an Aquarius Saturn, Aquarius South Node? I heard Aquarius Sun. So maybe with the water signs, maybe you have water placements. Maybe your moon, rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, whatever. But somebody has prominent Aquarius placements. Somebody here got either a water sign Saturn or an Aquarius Saturn. I don't know. I heard Virgo Venus. That's so weird. All right, anyway. Happy, happy. Why is that here for the water signs? I'm not going to keep telling y'all the same messages. I don't even repeat the same stuff to my own kids. Spirit got me telling y'all the same stuff over and over again. Happy, happy. And the Nine of Cups is upright. Check this out here with happy, happy. This time it's good, okay? This week, this could have already happened, or it will happen. Instead of people pleasing or trying to keep the peace somewhere, y'all match somebody's energy. That's how I'm feeling about this. Y'all value your independence, and you value the fact that you worked very hard to attract relationships that are reciprocal. there may be somebody that was trying to breadcrumb you, trying to, I don't want to say get you excited, but it's definitely the energy of somebody was just trying not to be reciprocal. They were either trying to breadcrumb you, or they were trying to, thank you, Spirit, because I could not think of the word. They were trying to manipulate you into being stuck on them, keeping something lingering, sort of thing. But you value your independence now, and you completely knew where they were going with that. You kind of matched their energy in the fact that it's like, instead of playing their game, like I said, it was more so okay, they're breadcrumbing me. I haven't heard from them today, and that's okay. I just won't hear from them. Like, you just didn't play somebody's game. Okay? Here with Happy, I do get an energy that you guys are manifesting other connections and other people that are going to match your energy. Okay? Do not be surprised if you guys meet somebody or connect with someone, and things go kind of, I don't want to say kind of fast, but it's giving the energy of it feels right, so you're just kind of going with it. I do see you guys kind of being a little bit in your head because you don't want to make the same mistakes that you made in the past, but this is Spirit kind of saying, allow yourself to be happy right now, okay? Make sure that you are not doing the absolute most, but it is okay to take a leap of faith, but with caution. Don't overthink it, okay? Don't get wrapped up in your head, okay? But this is an energy of stay in control. Nobody is saying to lose yourself, but Ace of Swords, be very clear-headed, okay? Think logically, okay? Don't be up in here. You're on your second date. You already planned out what your wedding dress is going to look like. We're going to stay logical, but with the last card being the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a blessing. This is something that's coming to you due to the path that you have taken, what you have decided to focus on, and what you have decided to align with. You are the Magician, okay? You guys are coming out as somebody who is in control. They have skills and talents that they are discovering and that they are using, and that they are staying in control and of their life. This is an energy of somebody who is really manifesting what they want. And if they can't figure out a way to go get it, if they don't have it, they're figuring out a way to go get it. This is somebody who's taking action, using their skill and using their wit and making things happen. And that energy is attracting mutual energy. It is attracting money. Listen, because I feel like some of y'all, in addition to that, expect to be, this could be you meeting somebody at work too. Somebody's just, y'all not worried about relationships right now. Y'all really focused about money and about things like that. Not that y'all are being like money hungry or anything, but y'all are really focused on financial stability. But what y'all don't realize is that you guys are getting rid of bad habits. You guys are opening savings accounts or investment funds. You guys are joining Facebook groups about manifesting and about, investing, Facebook groups, and watching, IG pages and TikTok pages where y'all are really on track to get your finances and things in order in a big way. And because of that, you're raising your vibration. Your vibration is different. What you're attracting is different. And some of y'all may feel a little blindsided because y'all about to attract a little boo thing. Y'all about to attract a little boo thing. And Spirit is just saying it is okay to be happy and jump out on this leap of faith. Don't get too excited, okay? But go ahead and enjoy yourself a little bit. Make sure you're thinking logically, thinking clearly, okay? Allow things to come together. But, enjoy yourself and stuff, okay? Okay. All right. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. All right, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and leave me some comments. I love when you guys leave me comments. I love responding back to you guys. And everybody else, I will see you guys in the extended.